Let's walk through setting up our ODBC driver and pulling Device42 data into Power BI. Power BI Desktop is a free application from Microsoft that can be found at powerbi.com. Once downloaded and installed, you can use it to visualize Device42 data or any other data and create visualizations, reports, and dashboards to drive impact. To download our ODBC driver, on Device42's main page, under the Resources section, under Miscellaneous Tools, you will find the download link. Once downloaded, all you have to do is run through the installation package, and then once that's set up, the last step is to create an ODBC data source name. To do that, under the ODBC Data Source Administrator section of Windows, we'll click Add, and we'll choose the ODBC driver from Device42 that we've just installed. In the next dialog, we'll name our connection and enter the source name, server host, and then valid credentials that will allow you to connect to your Device42 instance. Once that connection is made, we could go over to Power BI and start pulling data in. In Power BI, click Get Data, and we'll choose More for the data source. In the resulting dialog that pops up, we'll search for ODBC, and then choose the Device42 ODBC connection that we've just created. Under Advanced Options, you can paste any local query that you would like to use to extract the data from Device42. In this case, we're doing a hypervisor one that will pull out hypervisors and guest machines. Power BI may request that you enter the credentials for Device42 again. And then once it connects, it will pull all of the data that is in the resulting local query into Power BI to allow you to start to manipulate it. This may take a second depending on the amount of data in the resulting export from the local query. However, once it's done, you'll see the query and all the fields on the right in Power BI. Creating visualizations is pretty simple. In this case, we'll just create a pie chart, and all we'll do is add a count of device or guest device names as the values, and we'll add the hypervisor device names as the key legend. And Power BI quickly creates a pie chart that allows you to see the distribution of guests to hosts based on your Device42 data. We could also add a spreadsheet and guest machine information. And now when we filter the pie chart above, we'll see the resulting spreadsheet be filtered appropriately as well. So we'll only see the guests that are on each of these hypervisors. It's easy to create other types of visualizations within Power BI as well. In the event that you cannot install the ODBC driver, there are a couple of other options for analyzing Device42 data within Power BI. The first method would be to pull any of Device42's advanced reports as Excel exports or CSV exports. You can then use that resulting data through Power BI by choosing the Excel option or text CSV option when importing data and pointing it at the downloaded spreadsheet. Alternatively, in Device42, you can use our saved local queries. You can add any query. In this case, I've added that same hypervisor query. And then you take the resulting URL, and back in Power BI, you would get the data again and choose the web option as the data source. When this dialog pops up, you would paste the full query URL into there and again, enter your Device42 credentials when prompted. But it will pull the same data back to Power BI for you. This wraps up an introduction to using Power BI to report on Device42 data. For more information about Power BI, we recommend Microsoft's resources at powerbi.com. Thank you.